Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my members, shout out to my subscribers. To my members, I told you guys I got a special treat coming up for you, and I mean I got a special treat coming up for you, so just stay tuned for that. Shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys for tuning in. Any questions, any concerns, please leave a comment. Yes, I want to reiterate that we will be getting a game started where you guys can join in, so stay tuned for that. Remember what I told you guys though, my members, they get first dibs, and then my subscribers, of course, you guys come up next. So if you are a member and you want to play on this next map, you already got a spot. The war is on, so we're just sending more reinforcements. We're sending more subs towards Valencia's border, but we also are just monitoring our large troops that he doesn't even see coming. He got those airplanes there. He's gonna realize very soon that he's not gonna make it. I got my Air Force on the way, as well as I have those stacks of troops on the way. If you pay attention right here, I separated my fighters from my bombers. And the reason why you do that, guys, let me give you a few distinctions between the two airplanes. I could have kept them together, true indeed, but the reason why I didn't is because fighters travel a lot faster. So I want to get these guys to protecting my base as fast as possible. That's number one. Number two, fighters do not lose much when they're dealing with bombers. So that's really kind of why. But at the same time, let me give you the flip side of that. If I kept them together, it does give me more protection, because these bombers do have very high shield protection. So it would protect you a lot more if you kept them together. But in this situation, he doesn't have but 77 airplanes up there. So I'm confident that we should be able to take that down with no problem. He got 50 fighters, 27 bombers. That should be no problem. We should be able to get that taken care of, because we have 117 fighters coming. So those 117 fighters can definitely hold their own. Even though we'll lose some because of those 27 bombers, it gives them a high shield rate. So always look at that, guys, when you're dealing with, well, I guess I could have showed you what I mean by shield rate. If you look down here where it says 715, and then 715 where it says the shield right there, that's pretty strong, and that's because of the bombers is giving it that much more shield. So you got to be careful with that. But when you're talking about 117 fighters, that's more than enough to deal with 77 airplanes. Y'all see how I allowed him to take all of these provinces right here? And he got comfortable. But I knew the whole time all I was doing was cutting him off from going back here. I already got submarines there just in case he try to go back home. Because we are not going to allow those planes, those 77 planes, they are done. Look, guys, he's still waiting for me to come over here. Look at this, how you do these idiots. Look, you got this guy waiting. He got all these troops waiting. They was loaded up, guys. They was anticipating a good ambush. Imagine how they feel now. It's called strategy. It's not cheating. It's not this and that. I show you guys everything I do day by day, from part 1 all the way to part wherever I'm at right now. And they try to act like I'm doing something. No, that's why this thing got documented, and I'm going to expose these cowards and how I outplayed them. That's what you're seeing. They got outplayed. They got all those troops set over there in Valencia, Gillen, Valencia. They got a whole bunch of troops sitting over there for nothing. I aborted mission, and I sent these guys over here, and they're going to clear all of that out. Show you how this thing is done. I didn't rush. I didn't panic. Now let's read the newspaper. Let's read this propaganda. Oh yeah, guys, I told y'all we're going to expose these cowards. Let's read this newspaper. Y'all take some time out to read the newspaper. Because if you don't read the newspaper, you don't know what's going on. Now, mind you, this is the latest. We gotta go back a little bit to get the let's see what I wrote down. Let's read what I wrote down. He says, here go Jillian. Honestly, I felt bad for Sonora. Sorona. I don't know why I always call him. His name it is Sonora. I don't even know how to spell. It's Sonora. I'm like, hold up, what is that? He said he feel bad for Sonora. You know why? Because like I said, Sonora is an alliance member. Y'all got to put this thing together as I'm giving it to y'all. Sonora is one of their alliance members that they backdoored. That they did. Well, they didn't backdoor him, but they just left him to get slaughtered. And then they tried to blame Arrowhead. That's why he's saying that. Why would somebody feel bad for another player on the game that ain't even a part of their coalition or nothing, have no connection to him? Why would he feel bad for him? Because he's a liar. Now watch what I write. Let's read what I wrote. We have been peaceful, diplomatic, and neutral. No more. Now it's war. You have offended the Supreme Master. I said Valencia will pay for every soldier that lost their lives on that island. You did all of that for a few provinces? I'm laughing at him. How foolish. Then I say, as for Jindal, your army is weak and depleted. Your soldiers will take months to recover. Did you forget that you allowed me to see your strategy by sharing map with me? I never shared map with you. And I'm laughing at him. Your thirst for attention will haunt you. I will post on my YouTube page your entire army so that others can see how weak your army and strategy is. Because it was. It was nothing impeccable about Jillen's strategy. He did nothing impressive. It was just a bunch of what I call barraging and trying to overwhelm players because he was using, I believe, multiple accounts. One being Chagall. And we will show you that. Another could be the fact that Jillen in Valencia could be the same person. You're going to see all of these guys as we go through these videos. These guys think they smart. And I put Arrowhead will certainly see why you're talking so much. You're scared. Arrowhead is a part of that coalition as well, but Arrowhead is pissed off. Then listen to Valencia. This is how you know you're dealing with a liar. Mendoza forget that he started the war, not me. But you're taking over the whole island. Make it make sense. If I started a war, wouldn't I get some provinces? Wouldn't I be taking something from them? That don't really add up. This is how you know you're dealing with liars. But why lie? Because it's a way to shape the mindset of anybody that's playing the game. Not only that, these guys been lying the whole time. It's all about trying to be sneaky and underhanded. Then he says, Mendoza forgot to see casualty reports on the Arrowhead side. While it is true my troops lost morale, I gained it back over the last 2 days. It only takes 5 days to gain my health back fully. Plus, you're weaker than Valencia. Now, see how he lies again? See how these are liars. Your soldiers will not be regain their strength in no 5 days. It takes way longer than that. I'm going to show you how a lot of his troops are down to like 30% and 40%. It's going to take months for those guys to get back to full strength. That's another lie. So that's why the newspaper is important, just to see what the mindset of your so-called enemies are. My troops in Europe, however, don't have low morale, nor does my forces in the Middle East. So what? Mendoza, your only real success was attacking Sorona, which was a 1 versus 1 battle. You don't got the troops to land in Africa. And I see everything through Intel spies, bro. Forgot my teammate Valencia has more troops statistically than him. No, your teammate Valencia, or is this your other account Valencia? Has more troops statistically. Why are he talking like that's him? I told y'all, just watch how watch how I break these snakes down. We shall show no fear in the face of a weak nation state. Great. All right, let's move forward. I just want to show you guys how they lying in the newspaper, and how when I begin to stomp their heads with my steel toe boots, they begin to start lying and cheating and all this other stuff start going on. But you guys are going to see it word for word, clear, with no issues. Alright guys, we're going to stop here and we'll come right back and follow up. Y'all stay tuned. We got plenty more. We're going to get caught up on this thing. And man, this thing about to get nasty, y'all. So I'll catch y'all when I come back.